dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. Today we're rolling another one of those throwback Incarnon leak weapons, whatever you want to call it, from Duviri. We'll link that in the description, but basically there was some stuff that was found out about Duviri potentially having upgrades for, old weapons. So we're going over the Kulstar today, and honestly, as far as all these Incarnon leaked list thing I've been reading, this seems like one of the most exciting and also powerful, just all-around good out of all these options. And the Kulstar's AoE, so yeah, let's take a look at what we got today with this Riven. And yeah, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you're subbed to the channel because we do daily Warframe video uploads. And yeah, I really appreciate all the support. We're also got the live stream channel as well, where we record lots of stuff and also do lots of testing, so come on, stop by. Alright, so the Kulstar, it's a AoE secondary pistol, obviously. Secondaries are pistols. And it's very similar to the Tsar, where you fire off an exploding shot, and then mini bomblets will drop out of the exploding shot. And we've got 200 base damage on the impact of the actual projectile, and then the explosion is going to have like 300 explosion damage as well. We've got decent status chance at 19, and a 17% crit chance with a 2.3 multiplier. 2-second reload. You reload this thing a lot, so it's got pretty bad reload speed, honestly. With a 3-round magazine and 2 fire rate, lots of constant reloads. And it's got 15 ammo and 3 ammo pickup, compared to like something like the Icarius, another AoE pistol. It's got more damage on the impact of the shot, but it's got less damage on the explosion. But it's also got a lot better crit chance, at least. The Icarius, I don't know, like the ammo on it doesn't feel that great nowadays. But either way, we've got a Kulstar Riven. As far as the Incarnon upgrades are going to have potentially available to us, some pretty good stuff here. So the first one, we got multi-shot with energy above X. If you watch my recent Nova video, I'd like to use AoE weapons on Nova, and Nova has a ton of energy, so likely we'll be always giving extra multi-shot if this is to be believed. We've also got the next one, on shield loss damage. On shield loss, damage for X seconds. So basically, after an enemy shoots you, you get increased damage for X seconds. Both of those two options sound good. Moving on, we have recoil. This thing has pretty bad recoil, but still ammo capacity being the other choice. It's an easy option on AoE with their nerfed ammo. You want to have as much ammo as possible so you can spam as much as possible. Even though this thing still does have 15 shots. You're going to go with ammo capacity there for sure. But the last couple we got here, reload from empty will add 1 to the max clip size, stacks up to 3 times. So it has 3-round magazine like we said, so stack that up. And you can also mod it for magazine size. I have the Ice Storm mod on my pistol. I've got 4 in the magazine. So yeah, stacked up like 6 or 7 shots, depending which mod you're using. So interesting, let you spam more shots. That's where the ammo capacity will come really in handy. Then the last couple choices, not exciting stuff, but just sounding good. High status chance increase, high crit chance increase, or balance, crit, and status. So that's what's going to buff. So you're going to be getting a multi-shot buff, a magazine size buff, and also a crit buff probably. Or stashing if you want to go down that route. So we'll probably just try to jam more multi-shot, but we've currently got heat, crit damage, and minus fire rate. I feel like that minus fire rate's pretty bad because, I mean, we're loading more bullets into the magazine. We're going to be wanting to fire off those shots as fast as possible as far as I'm concerned. So let's see what we get. I've tried this Riven in the Simulacrum a little bit, and it was okay, but definitely not like the optimal, like, big damage stats, if you know what I mean. So what we got here, we got plus impact. I'm not going to completely rule out a plus ammo roll on this thing. Of course, for the major god roll, I wouldn't want it. But yeah, we'll go with what we have already because it has 15 shots. That's a decent amount of extra ammo to get if you were to go an ammo stat. Cold and crit chance. So I am modding it for a viral build right now, but I was saying earlier I don't really think I want to go a viral build in the end on this thing. The crit chance is not really that massive of an increase on it, and it has no negative. So I'm kind of just like wanting to go and not do this. I think it was about 48% crit chance with our recent build. It's not looking too good. I'm going to stick with this for now, even though neither of them are keepers. Let's hope that we get a multi-shot roll with some other respectable stats. The reason I'm rolling this, even though I told you guys not to like roll Rivens in the previous video, is because I was looking at the rolls that were for sale, and I couldn't really find anything that I was interested in, so I decided to roll one instead. We got Toxin and Fire Rate. I definitely want to have some crit stats on here in the end. Crit stats and multi-shot. So I'm going to stick with this heat one, honestly, because it goes into viral and heat. If I'm stuck with this in the end, which I really hope that's not the case, as we're going 100k Kuva in here or more, I'd like to not have to do a viral heat build. So, likely not the final Riven we will be keeping after all the rolling is done. Critical damage, damage to infested, plus recoil. So, I mean, I technically could take this, as it is, you know, not minus fire rate, so we could spam more shots, but at the same time, do you really need more damage against the infested? Like, am I going to be using this against the infested? I might use this on the infested, as it's an AoE pistol, but yeah, we already had crit damage, so crit damage and heat is going to be better than crit damage and infested in almost all situations, if you ask me. Okay, so speaking of heat and crit stuff, we're going to go with this, because we just got multi-shot crit chance and heat. So that's a keeper roll right there, I'd say, but, you know, it could be better. Alright, multi-shot ammo and cold. At least we're getting some stuff that's interesting, unlike usually where it's like, think of the worst stats, give that to them. So that's going to be 85% increased ammo max. It's really not as much DPS as the crit chance increase we just got there. So if this had a negative, we'd be really sitting pretty. So you're not hearing me get excited because it's just a tri-stat. This is some of the lowest individual stats you can get on Rivens, honestly, where you have the 96% heat. Our old Riven roll we had with heat was like 130 something, I want to say. As I say that, 188% multi-shot, and the other one's 120. So that's unfortunate. If it wasn't plus zoom, that could have been a very good Riven. Darn, that's too bad. While we're rolling here, let's take a quick look at how much crit chance this roll actually gets us before we keep rolling, just to stay educated on what rolls we have available. You can actually do that mid-Riven rolling. I know, it is... I know it's kind of a break from reality to switch like that. Okay, so we're at 72% crit chance with this Riven, which is a tri-stat with no negative, like I said, and we're at 48.8 normally. So, I mean, we'll technically be at over 100 right now with Avenger. But, like I said, you know, let's get a negative on here. I'm not done rolling yet. Alright, lots of reloading, but the reload speed's not a DPS increase, so not really looking to go for that. Multi-shot again with status duration. It's more multi-shot, but, you know, we're getting technically 30% more extra crit chance on our build with that crit chance stat. So, yeah. Other multi-shot. So we definitely been getting multi-shot. That's been pretty nice, but this is not what I'm looking for. Maybe for a status chance roll, if you were trying to go like a heat build on this or something, or... you know, a viral build even. I think I'm going to stick with what I have because, you know, it's just better. It's not great, but it's better. So hopefully you guys enjoy these types of videos. We have actually gotten a lot more Kuva in this game nowadays than we used to. But the thing is, like, oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is actually going to be a hard choice right here. Whenever I start talking about something... Okay, so double crit with heat or multi-shot crit with heat. I think I'm going to stick with the multi-shot here. As, like I said, we get over 100% crit chance with Avenger. And, yeah, it technically would be nice. Also, guys, don't forget, since we are technically trying to min-max this for the future, we get multi-shot from the Incarnon bonus of giving extra multi-shot. So, you can look at it, that will stack nicely with the roll we already have, or that would potentially be a loss in min-max stats if we went for the crit damage here, because we're not getting any crit damage from the Incarnon choices here. So, you know, technically, you could argue that this could be better in some situations, but another big thing is we don't know how much multi-shot is provided by that bonus. So, I'm going to take the safe bet here and stick with the multi-shot. We have about 230% multi-shot if we stack up, you know, galvanized, whatever. So, you know, and if you include lethal torrent too, this 124% multi-shot is very nice. So, yeah. A lot of times you're trying to like roll a Riven and figure out like what stats you want. Think about what mods you'd be running on the build in the first place. Like how is this going to stack with those? What mod am I going to take off of my build to put this Riven on? That's actually usually one of the hardest things with Rivens is deciding what mod to take off. Okay, so we got 4 meters of punch through. Unfortunately, this makes the Riven basically unusable, as far as I understand, because this should make it shoot through floors and stuff. Unlike on specific weapons like the Trumna, where they specifically tuned the Trumna so the alt-fire shots wouldn't fall through the floor. So we are still on the no good Riven train here. 188% multi-shot is juicy, though. I don't think I can take that one, unfortunately. Maybe for like a mag build, if it was like good in a mag bubble, that could have been a fun one, but let's hope that we get like the Mega God roll. I want this to be like some new AoE pistol I'm always using. So, let's see what we got. We got projectile speed, crit damage, minus status chance. Those Incarnon options are trying to increase your status chance or increase your crit chance. So, minus status chance, minus crit chance, not the rolls you want to go for. We're going to stick with what we got. Stay nice and safe here. We still got a good amount of Kuva until we're done rolling this thing, so it's not done yet. I've had to just take a little bit longer with these rolls because there's been actually decent good ones to consider, at least on a couple of these. Damage and impact, no thank you. Now, we technically could use the hemorrhage mod, or internal bleeding, whatever that mod is called, secondaries to get impact procs turned into slash procs, but, I mean, it has 200 impact damage on the impact of the shot. But, no, it's not enough impact procs at all. The status chance of this thing is not great, so maybe look for the Incarnon adapter to potentially provide that increase in status from impact. If you think that build even sounds fine, that does not sound good to me personally. Speaking of not good to me personally, we've got lots of bad rolls these last couple. That would technically be okay for an upfront damage porpoise killer build, but yeah, I don't really know if I need that in a secondary slot. I'd probably just use a Brahma with a Toxin build at that point. And even with these like good Riven stats and good Dispo, we're not going to be really competing with the Brahma and the Tsar with this, is my assumption. Alright, we're almost done here. Oh my gosh, look at that minus damage stat. That's some good disposition right there on the Riven. 4 dots, minus 227% damage. That's just complete overkill, dude. That is the lowest minus damage I've ever seen. I didn't know it could get that low. Cool. Well, yeah, we're not done yet. That is nuts. There is no way you can make that weapon like feel good after that. Crit damage, Grenier, minus ammo. Ooh, minus ammo. That's a lot of minus ammo on the actual build. Yikes. I think we'll just go until we have 0 Kuva, honestly. Hopefully we get something good before that, but, you know, I've rolled enough ribbons to know this is not happening. Oh. It looked good until you saw the minus 129% damage this time. So another one that you can't use. I'm liking this multi-shot heat crit chance one, honestly. I was happy about that earlier. Another minus ammo, just, you know, I love just having, like, 6 bullets to load into my 3-round magazine weapon. That would reload it constantly. Okay, we've been getting some terrible luck. This thing can roll punch through, and, yeah, that's not really what you're going to want. Oh, no. This is the hard choice now. Okay, so that's a lot more crit chance. We were at 78, but I got minus ammo. Dude. Now, technically, the Incarnon options, it has no multi-shot, though. This is a hard choice. Ammo and the Exilus is also an option. It has no multi. I don't want to be forced with heat either, but, I mean, the heat wasn't that bad when I was trying in the Simulacrum earlier. That's 96% heat on there, too. That cuts it down to, yeah, that cuts it down to 7 ammo. That sounds pretty rough. I'm thinking I don't want to go for this one, even after all... No, we can't not take this. We can't not take this, dude. It's double crit. It's got a 2.3 multiplier. To be fair, it has a 2.3 multiplier. The ammo gets totally ruined, though. I think I'm going to stick with this one. That's the smart Riven roller in me. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's smart for me to keep rolling the Riven either way, but I feel like I made the right choice to go left there. Let's hope we get something better. I keep getting punched through. And then, thankfully not that much zoom, but yeah, I think that might be the best roll we're going to get out of this Kuva. Yeah, we'll quickly hop into the Simulacrum after this. 160 multi-shot. The 124% multi-shot is actually a lot stronger than it might look. Even as a negative, it's a lot more minus multi-shot than you might think. We went from 124% positive multi-shot to 124% negative multi-shot. So that is my Riven luck. We got some more Kuva though, so we're not done. Critical damage, fire rate, minus ammo. Or not I wish it was that. Actually, no, I don't want minus ammo ever again. That was minus damage to infested was the positive there, so it's not really the best. See, when you with great dispo comes great negatives. You are gonna be getting a terrible negative a lot of the time. Minus 92% ammo max now. I don't even know how many bullets that would be. That would be a lot of minus bullets. Come on, we gotta get something better. Multi-shot, this could be another good Corpus one. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with what we have right now just because of the Avenger shenanigans. And I'm going to just, you know, accept my terrible plus impact roll. That's just how you get, that's the stats you get, dude. So we could get double crit plus impact. Now, okay, so I know I was making fun of the impact build earlier, but this would technically give you more viability for the hemorrhage build, as it would increase the impact, and there's no weight. This is one of the things. There's no hunter munitions for secondaries. So, yeah, it's a kind of a copium roll. It's kind of a copium roll. But this is technically actually more crit chance than the other roll we have. So it's like, do you want to sacrifice the heat that you don't really care about? Yeah, the impact, the explosion has no impact, so that part is being kind of sacrificed. So I think I'm gonna stick with this one, even though like I don't want to. I'd like something better than this like second roll we got. But everything's been pretty bad. Minus 54% magazine size. I think we'll stick with this one for corrosive heat or like viral heat in the end. And we got the 49 rolls. Man, we got so many minus ammo rolls on these Rivens, dude. That was pretty rough. And we can't even roll it to the 50th roll. Feels bad. So let's go take a look at it really quick in the simulacrum. I can actually throw in some armor strip too, because we'll probably be running a viral heat build because we're forced to run heat here. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this video interesting and helpful. You know, the Kulstar is potentially going to be one of the strongest of those Incarnon options that I saw, at least. But I'm not done reading all those options either. So things like the Despair and the Soma might be powerful, but I actually don't even know if all that stuff will be the same when it comes out. It likely will be different, honestly. So that's just what happens in Warframe when you're waiting for stuff to come out. We got some corrupted heavy gunners here. Take a quick look at the build. I think I'm actually going to use Dexterity too to get some kills with the glaive to get easy stacks for the weapon that might not be getting the kills as easily. So we got Prime Fulmination here with a 5.62 explosion radius. We've got multi-shot, multi-shot, multi-shot everywhere. And we actually should probably use some armor strip here too. We'll just go to this Loki build that was working out pretty well earlier. Well, the randomize was not working out well earlier, but here we go. Alright, let's see how this goes. Give it a quick test, quick fire off. So with no armor strip, doing basically nothing. With armor strip, we should get some stacks, actually. So you gotta remember, compare it to like the Glaive Prime, too. So with armor strip, hitting like 23k. With armor strip, not active, just hitting like 10 damage, pretty much. So it is not really the best weapon. I'll admit it. And also with Thara Strike, remember you need some range to hit those enemies. But that's a good amount of multi-shot right there. That is not hitting at range. So yeah, might need to get used to this weapon a little bit more. It seems like it could be kind of fun, as I do like explosive AoE stuff. But I'm definitely very happy I didn't take that impact roll after testing this out a little bit more in the simulacrum. Hope you guys found this video fun and helpful. I'll see you next time, and yeah, enjoy the video. Hopefully you get better Kulstar Rivens than I did in the end. Peace.